Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the OFRA x Samantha March collab, and I am so excited to be talking about this collab today. And we're going to do a first impression and try to make a look with this on our face and then also on our eyes. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, please keep watching and we're going to get into it right now. So when I first ordered this, it was originally, I believe, like $129. The individual items, the blush, the bronzer, and the highlighter are $35 a piece, and then the lip duo, I believe, is $27 or $29, don't quote me, but the whole thing in the PR box comes out to around $129. Clearly I purchased this myself because I am not on OFRA PR with my 14 whole subscribers, but they had this as a pre-sale so that you could get your hands on it early and give the whole collection a try. And since it was at a discounted price, I wanted to do that instead of waiting for the items to be sold individually. However, they are going to be selling things individually too, so you can get just the blush, just the bronzer, just the highlight, or the lip duo. At this point, they're not breaking those apart. So in this particular bundle, which I am so excited to try out, you have the Star Inspired highlighter, which is this one right here, and it has Star Island and Pillow Talk in it, which are existing shades in the OFRA collection. You have the Chick Lit blush right here, and that one has a warm deep rose and then a pink nude, and then you have a bronzer which has a warm copper bronze and a light neutral mocha. The gloss is just like a clear base with a lot of glitter, like whitish iridescent glitter, and then the liquid lipstick is like a neutral mocha mauve kind of shade. So I'm hoping everything goes together really nicely and we can do a full face with it. I'm also hoping we can use some of these shades in order to do a kind of a simple eye look so that we can round things out. Right now I have on foundation, concealer, and powder and my brows so that you can actually see them. Now when I ordered this, they did also have a promotion going with every order that you could get like a little headband kind of thing, and I was like, sure, put it in the cart because maybe I can use it to like hold all this mane down. I'm actually filming this for a second time because the whole first time there was this little hair kind of going on its own escape mission over here, so definitely could use the headband. However, they did not include the headband in this order, and they sent me like a little handwritten note that basically says they ran out of the headbands, and because of that they sent me some other goodies. So they sent me like this little OFRA lanyard, which I'm not sure how much use I'll get out of that, but it was nice that they included it. And then they sent me a mini liquid lipstick in the shade Verona. Now this is like super mini, but it would be great for in your purse. And honestly, this collection is going to be the first time that I'm trying any of their liquid lips, so if I do like it, it'll be nice to have a second shade. And then the thing I was most excited for is they sent a giant tub of hand sanitizer, and since this is like on, you know, everybody's list right now to just raid from the grocery store, it's kind of exciting to get it sent right to your house unknowingly. So I was definitely excited about that, and I appreciated the fact that they included something different to make up for the fact that they did not have the headband. Now the other thing that they included, because Samantha March is an author, was a little gift, which is just this bookmark. And honestly, I am a reader. I've been doing a lot of reading digitally recently, but there are a handful of books that I would like to get read that are paperback or hardcover that I have in my collection already. So I'm definitely looking forward to using this in order to get through those books and enjoy those books. Since I have two kids, I'm going to be using the bookmark a lot because, you know, I'm going to get through like a page and a half and then have to stop. Okay, so back to the thing that you're most excited for, which is this particular collab right here. This is actually her second collab. The first collab that she did was just this highlight, and then they decided to bring it back with like a full collection. So I'm super excited for Samantha that she was able to do that. When you open up the box, you'll see on the inside there's her picture, and then there's a whole bunch of information from her, like a little note from her, which is super exciting. So I'm so happy that she was able to do that. And then on this side you can see the actual pieces here. So I'm going to pop these out one by one and we're going to take a look at what those look like. this is the Star Inspired highlighter, and it is a mix of two different highlighters that they already have existing. Star Island and Pillow Talk are the two existing shades that this blends. And I'm not sure if my camera's going to completely wash that out, but it's basically like a warm champagne kind of color and then like a pearly pink color. The next thing is the Chicklet Blush Duo, and this has that shimmery rose and then sort of like a pinky nude color on this side. Definitely super excited for that. Let's see if the camera can pull that up. And then the last thing is the River Bronzer Duo. So Samantha had made a video talking about the actual products and how she came up with the names, and I believe the River one was due to the Mississippi River, because if I remember correctly, she lives in Illinois, maybe? Wherever she lives is close to the Mississippi River, and so she had named this one River after that. And then the two lip products, Lord, thank God I didn't drop one of the powder products. So this is the Story Long Lasting Liquid Lip, and you can see it's sort of like a bricky red mauve rose kind of color. And then this beauty is Millie, and this is the gloss. And I will insert swatches of everything, of course. Let's go ahead. I'm going to grab a couple brushes here and see if we can't put a look together. So I have some brushes here. We're going to go ahead and put together a look using these particular products, and then I'm going to try to put together an eye look that goes with it. I did bring some of the brushes that I've been using recently and really enjoying for my facial, for the face products, so hopefully that helps smooth out the application process and can give us a really good first impression as to how these products work on the face. The one thing to kind of note is that all three of these packages, like once you take them out of the box, they all look the same until you flip them over and read what's on the back. So that does make it kind of difficult to know which one is which. But I'm going to start with the River Bronzer Duo and see if we can do some bronzing. I'm just going to go into both sides. Ooh. That is super duper pigmented, holy smokes. And I tend to kind of go around like the whole perimeter of my face, and then I sort of warm up along my chin and jawline. I am sweating a little bit under these awesome studio lights, all one of them. So some of that could make a little bit of patchiness on the forehead, so I'm not going to blame that on the product, but it does appear to be smoothing out pretty well. Oh my god. OFRA, I could have really used that hair headband, I'm just saying. Come in along the cheeks and do just a little bit of bronzing there. When I saw Samantha's video for these initially, I was like, oh my gosh, these look super, super dark. But on my skin tone right now, they actually look pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. So let me see. I do have this little tiny, what is this? BH Cosmetics 141. It's like a tiny little dome brush. And I use this one actually for like nose contour. So I'm going to go into just the matte side of this and see if I can do a quick little nose contour here. Now I'm super, super sad with all this coronavirus shenanigans going on right now. They had to cancel the launch party for Samantha, and I'm so sad for her because she's such a sweetheart, and I would definitely have loved for her to be able to celebrate like that for this awesome, awesome achievement. But hopefully she and OFRA will be able to do some kind of launch party alternative. I don't know. But I hope she does get a chance to celebrate because this is a major accomplishment. Okay. And just for the record, the other bronzer brush that I was using is the Luxie 502 Large Powder Brush. It's just a big domed powder brush. Works really nicely for a bronzer. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with the Blush Duo Chiclet and see how that looks. And the brush that I actually really like the best for my blush is the Wet n Wild P53. It came out with their like Fire and Ice Dragon whatever collection from like maybe 2 years ago, but it has just this perfect domed kind of tuliped shape to it that I feel like applies blush so nicely. I have a couple other brushes that I like as well, but if I have like a go-to one, it has been this one for quite some time. So this has a ton of kick up, let me just tell you. Oh, and I do like how warm that is. Like, it's like a nice for summer kind of shade. Definitely could get really heavy really fast, so you want to just be kind of careful because it is a deeper shade, so that'll work really nicely for like medium to deep skin tones as well. But I do like how it looks on my skin tone, kind of sheared out. That's awesome. That gives like a super nice glow. I really do like that, but definitely a good amount of kick up, and it can definitely get really deep really fast. You can go very clown very fast if you're not careful. So there's that. And then the last thing, I'm so excited. This is the highlighter. This is the combination of Pillow Talk and Star Island, and I'm so, so excited to use this. I have a couple different highlighter brushes that I've been really into recently. The ones that I like the most, this one was a recommendation from RawBeautyKristi, and it's the BH140, which you can only get in this like little set that they have. And then they also have the 139, which I feel like is really nice for like buffing in highlight and making it look less like a stripe on your face. So I'm just gonna swirl a little bit around here. Oh boy. That looks super, super pretty. I'm sure that is that picking up on camera? Holy crap. I hope so. Let's see if I can do the same thing on the other side. Oof. Now with it being 4 pans instead of just like a split pan, I could see where it would be a little bit difficult to make sure you get like an even shade each time. But I do think that the pans are big enough that you could go into just one color still if you only wanted one shade at a time. So I'm just going to do a little highlight there, highlight the tip of this nose. I'm going to get some Rudolph action in here. Do you guys all make these weird faces whenever you do like face highlight? Mine sort of ends up looking like milk mustachy, but I really do like the result, so I just do it anyway. So now I'm going to use that BH139, that sort of flat topped buffer, and kind of buff that in and smooth out the highlight so it looks a little bit more natural as a pink and gold highlight is going to look on my skin tone. And I really do like how this looks. Like, I'm all for it. So it does kind of tone it down a little bit, but it does help it look a little bit more natural, like the light does just kind of catch you. So I'm definitely here for that. What do you guys think? I'm here for it. Alright, so let's try to put together a little eye look here. I think I should be able to incorporate most of this. Okay, I'm gonna use Morphe put out this, like, and honestly I'm not a huge fan of Morphe, but they put out this stupid brush set back in December, and it was with some kind of Galaxy collection or other, and it's like these really small focused brushes for like detail work and crease work, and I actually do really like them for that purpose. So if that's something you're in need of, I would see if that collection still exists. I'm honestly not sure if it does. I'm going to go in on the fluffy brush. These are all unnamed brushes in that collection on the matte bronzer side. And I'm just going to start filling that in just above my crease to give my eye look some depth, some dimension. And I do really like how soft and subtle that is, so I'm here for that. Okay, I like that so far. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do with the Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush, I'm going to go into the deeper shimmery side of the blush duo. Oh yeah, there we go. Take that up into the crease and just a little bit above, and then take that along the edge here. It's kind of weird to do your whole face and then like your complexion products and then stop and leave without doing like blush, bronzer, highlight, because that's what I had to do before starting to film, and it was just kind of like a weird look. Honestly, I'm glad I did my brows then, because that kind of helped make it look a little bit less weird. These are going on super smooth, and I think the shades work really nicely together. You'll have to tell me in the comments what you guys think or what you're seeing on screen, but I think these do go together pretty nicely. And even though this is more of like a shimmery color, because it's not like an ultra metallic, it still gives you that nice deep depth of color here, and you do get a little bit of sheen, but it's not so much that it's going to distract from the rest of the look. So I'm totally down for that. Next thing I'm going to use is this flat shader brush here. This is again from that Morphe collection. They have no names, they have no numbers, but it's just sort of a tapered flat shader. And I'm going to go over the lid here with that color, because I do want it to have a little bit more depth and interest underneath the shimmer, because I am going to try to put a shimmer on top of the lid here. But I don't want it to like poke through and look like white underneath. I want it to kind of have this nice rosy shade. So this is the first set of like face products that I've been super excited about for a while. Although the Nabla Skin Glazing highlights are going to be in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, assuming coronavirus doesn't ruin that too. And what's the other thing that's going to be in there? The Cover FX Monochromatic Blush and Bronzer Duos. So those two things got me kind of excited as well, but they're not new products. This is the one like new product that I was like, okay, add to cart. Where's my PayPal account? So we got blush and bronzer involved. Now I'm going to go in with just the pinky side of the highlighter and see if I can top this off and make this look super glowy. Oh goodness, this looks so pretty. And I do still need to do my lower lash line. Do you guys ever have those times where you're like caught up doing one thing and you get distracted doing your makeup and then you like skip an entire step, like brows or something? Because I swear I can't be the only person that does that. There was a couple days in the last 2 weeks going to work. The one day I completely forgot brows. I think I did that twice. And then the one day I forgot mascara. I had to run to Walgreens and buy a mascara at the last minute because I was like, I cannot spend all day at work with no mascara on. Okay, so this is the Luxie 217 pencil brush. I'm just going to use that to do my inner corner, get that poppin', and I am mixing both shades for the inner corner. Now, is this the most like unconventional, amazing, remarkable kind of an eye look? No. But I think if you were traveling and you wanted to not bring too much stuff, could you make an eye look and make this work? Yes. And I think overall it comes out looking really nice. Like, I love the sort of smoky, rosy quality that it has. And I'm just mixing the two blush tones. I'm putting that under on the lower lash line here. Get that kind of smoked out. Left all my liners upstairs, but I think if you had like a nice rosy liner or even a cream liner, that would look nice, or even black, you wouldn't be going wrong with any of those choices. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let me see if I can pop off the little peely things so that I can curl my lashes here. Now, I will say this highlight is pretty poppin', and you can definitely like tone it down a little bit in terms of you know, kind of rubbing through some of it and getting it to kind of calm down a little bit, but like even on my lips where I just applied that little bit, it's super bright. And this eye look is really pretty. Like, it's soft and rosy. Totally here for it. So Samantha, you definitely did a good job with a multifunctional set of products here. And I'm just going in with the Essence False Lash Effect Lash Princess Mascara. It's the one in the green tube. You'll know it when you get to Ulta because it'll be the one that's out of stock, because everybody seems to love this mascara. And like, can you see why? Like, can you see why? Look at how nice the lashes look here. Love this mascara. The only mascara that I think even comes close to the quality of this mascara from both high-end and drugstore is the YSL The Shock mascara, and that stuff is dumb expensive, so like probably never buy it, but I did have it in a sample size and it made my lashes look long and curled and separated and gorgeous, and I was totally here for it. Okay, how's that looking? I think for once I didn't like knock a big black stripe onto my face, which is awesome. Okay, So in case you're looking for it, that's what the mascara looks like when you get over to like Ulta. I think they have it at Walmart too. It's like $5. Best deal ever. Let's try the liquid lip now. I don't know why I keep closing this mirror, like I'm not going to keep using it. So the lipstick looks super pretty. It has a nice angled doe foot applicator. What do you think? I actually really like it. I think it's a little deeper than I probably would have picked out for myself if I was like creating a collection, which like OFRA, call me. But I think it looks really nice, like especially combined with this eye look. I like it. Oh my gosh, that highlighter. Like I hope this is picking up on camera at some point. If not, just go buy the highlighter, because seriously, if you buy nothing else, you need the highlighter in your life, and maybe the blush. Bronzer, I feel like there's tons of bronzers on the market. You can probably get away with like a bunch of different bronzers, but the blush, the highlight, those are next level. Alright, and the last thing I'm going to do is apply some of this gloss, and it does come with like a chunkier doe foot applicator, which I'm going to like wipe some off onto my hand so I don't completely trash the applicator here. Oh, that's pretty. It does slightly lift the matte liquid lipstick underneath. So I did just apply the OFRA gloss a little bit to sort of the center of my lips here, and you can definitely see it has a great shine to it. It does have a good amount of glitter, but because I tapped it on with my finger in an effort to not destroy the doe foot or the color, it did pick up a little bit of the lipstick, and so you do kind of lose some of the glitter then, but I think it still has a really, really nice sheen, and I totally like how that's looking. So in terms of my first impressions, let's start backwards. Lip gloss has kind of a thicker consistency. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I will definitely be using this more. Very happy to have it. The liquid lipstick, I've never tried an OFRA liquid lipstick before, so I'm definitely going to have to see how they wear, but the color is really pretty. I think it's really flattering, especially when we go into, you know, the fall months, which hopefully is not for a while because I'm really over this. I think it will look super, super pretty then, and combined with this particular look, I think it pulls everything together and makes it look classy and sophisticated, even though I'm not classy and sophisticated. For the bronzer, I really do like this bronzer. I think it's nice to have a little bit of like a shimmer and a matte, so you can kind of go either way. I do feel like it looks really, really warm in the pan and in the swatches, but if you do kind of a light hand, I think it kind of like works out. There is a little bit of patchiness on my eyes, but I think that there is a little bit of patchiness on my forehead here, but I think that's more because I'm sweating under the lights that we have here and not because of the bronzer. I will keep giving this a try. I do like it, but if there was one thing in the collection that you wanted to pass over due to like budgetary reasons, this would probably be it for me. The next thing is the OFRA Chiclet Blush Duo, and it's the one that looks like this, and it is super, super pretty. I was also really worried about this coming off a little bit too dark, but I think if you take a light hand, it does have a really nice flush to the cheeks. I think you can really warm up your face with this. I like that there's both a metallic and a matte, so you can kind of take your pick or mix them together. I have them mixed together. I really do like the look of it. I don't think it's going to wear off, and using this as sort of a backup eye look, I think it gives like a nice rosy look. You can get some depth into the lid there, and I think this is awesome, so I would definitely pick this one up. And if you haven't already, the Star Inspired highlighter is definitely a must purchase. Again, it has those 2 different shades split into 4/4 of the pan. It goes on super, super bold, super bright, and then you can kind of soften it up a little bit by kind of blending it in a little bit more. I think it has a gorgeous, gorgeous tone. You can go warm tone, you can go more cool toned, or you can mix the 2 together and get more of a neutral look. It works great as an inner corner highlight and a lid topper if you're going to be doing an eye look. Definitely would recommend this one. All in all, for this collection, I am super, super happy to own it. I can't wait to continue playing with it. You'll have to let me know down in the comment section below. Are you planning on picking this up? Are you planning on passing over it? Have you tried any of these products already? And if you have, did you love them? The other thing, if you have not already, definitely check out Samantha March's channel. She is a very talented YouTuber, and I really do enjoy her content. So please check her out and subscribe if you haven't already. In addition, I'll take the time to go ahead and plug my aunt's channel. She is BeauTKUnfiltered, B-E-A-U-T-K, Unfiltered on YouTube, and she does a lot of different, very interesting and creative videos on her channel, as well as some cooking content. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely head over and check her out. I will try to link her down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!